that you can complete whole science syllabus in this 1 month. To crack the pattern of your class 10th boards, PYQs will make or break. We are coming with live marathons and you just have 1 month left. Are you ready for that? 17 Feb. Exactly 1 month from today, you will sit in one of your toughest exam of your life, class 10th boards. And you just have 1 month left. Are you ready for that? Some may say yes, some may say no. What if I tell you that you can complete whole science syllabus in this 1 month? Would you believe that? Okay, so you can and you will, because today I am going to give you the right strategy, the right approach, what to study, where to study from, how many and what questions you need to study, you need to do to crack the pattern of your class 10th boards. Now, the key for class 10th boards is most important topics. 80% of questions come from all PYQs and most repeated questions, most repeated topics. You just need to crack what are those topics, and 80% of your syllabus is already done. So I am going to tell you all those topics today. Let's start. Now, there can be two students. You can either be a topper who has studied all year and just want to revise. This video is very important. Focus on these topics. But if you are a backbencher, if you played Free Fire the whole year or you played football the whole year, this video is equally important, because through these topics, just these topics, you will cover 80% of the syllabus. How crazy is that? Right? Okay, so let's start with the very first, that is, okay, these are my chapters, 4 of chemistry, 4 of physics and 5 of bio. Now let's look into what exact topics do I have to study from each chapter, not just the important chapter, all the topics from each chapter. First is chemistry. So chemistry, in the first chapter, chemical reactions and equations. First, of course, MCQs from balancing. You must have seen in the PYQs. Then types of reaction and examples, very, very important, especially decomposition reaction. Then color change activities and redox reactions. Okay. Moving on to the second chapter, acid, bases and salt. Again, very important chapter. Indicators and pH scale. Again, very important topic. Chlor-alkali process, then POP, washing soda, baking soda. These are very important topics. You need to remember their formulas, okay, especially baking soda, right? Then chemical properties of metals of the third chapter, which is metals and non-metals. What? Chemical properties of metals, of course, very important, very easy. Then reactivity series. You need to remember reactivity series, okay? Then exceptional cases. Of course, HNO3 reaction with metals we know is an exception. So remember that, revise that, recall it again and again, okay? Metallurgy, calcination, roasting, electrolytic refining, these are some of the most important topics, right? Then chapter 4, carbon compounds. Again, carbon is a very important compound in our whole chemistry, right? So it is very important to study their IUPAC naming. Then electron dot structure, homologous series, important reactions such as esterification, sponification, dehydration of ethanol, and the last, working of soap. The diagram is very important. It is being asked almost a lot of times in your previous year boards. Okay, this is all about chemistry. Take a screenshot if you want. This is a very, very important slide, very important topics. Okay, moving on, that is biology. Biology, we have 5th chapter, that is life processes, starting with human heart. Diagram is very important. Practice it again and again. Draw the diagrams again and again. At least once a day you should draw these, you should revise these diagrams, okay? It hardly take you 5 minutes once you practice it, okay? Then excretion process, respiration, nutrition. Again, nutrition and human heart diagram is important, okay? Coming to 7th chapter, that is, okay, 6th chapter, that is control and coordination. Now this chapter is very important. The function, the first is neuron. Of course, function and diagram. Neuron is a very important topic. Questions will be asked from it definitely. Okay. Then reflex arc, its diagram. Hormone topic is again very important. Function of brain, MCQs will come from this. Okay. Then chapter 7th, that is reproduction. Reproduction, asexual reproduction, very important topic. Budding, its diagram. Vegetative propagation, fertilization in plants, again very important topic, its diagram and its function, both are very important, right? Then reproduction, again diagram for both male and female. And STDs, for STDs MCQs are very important. Okay. Then moving on to chapter 8, that is heredity. Heredity, the definition of 3 laws of Mendel. We know, we have crammed it by now, right? Then monohybrid cross, numericals on F2 generation, very important. Difference in acquired and inherited traits. Yeah, we know that by now. Our environment, again, see, this topic is important, right? 10% law, numerical will come, ozone formation we know, and biomagnification will come. But don't just waste all your time in this our environment because you feel happy and you feel like you know all these. Focus on the topics, mark these topics which will feel weak to you, right? That I am a little weak in human heart diagram. So keep it, revise it every day, draw the diagram every day. Study yourself first, okay, then study science. Study yourself, what questions, what topics do I lag in, then move to the topic and revise it completely. Okay. Moving on to physics. Yes, ma'am, physics is, do you hate physics as well? Okay, don't, it hurts my heart. Okay, physics, we have all the lectures of all the biochemistry and physics. So if you have any doubt, we have one shots, rapid revisions, questions, go watch them, any doubt you have. Okay, for light chapter, we know light is a very numerical rich chapter. Numerical, ma'am, from where? Of course, mirror formula, lens formula, you know it by heart right now. Power of lens, very important, although power of lens is a human eye topic. Okay, power of lens, again very important though. All ray diagrams and Snell's law. Okay, power of lens was not. Okay. All ray diagrams are very important. 6 cases of concave mirror, 6 cases of convex lens, 2 cases of convex mirror and 2 cases of concave lens. Very, very important. And then sign convention is also a very important property in this light chapter. Okay, sign conventions are very important, right? Then moving on to the human eye chapter. Human eye, of course, the diagram of human eye, but you should know at least. The chances might be less, but you should know exactly what diagram of where each part is. Then defects, very, very, very important. Myopia, hypermetropia, their corrective lenses, everything, where the image is formed, why, what are the causes of these two, all these are very important. Okay, then prism, diagram and concept, of course. Okay, moving on to the chapter electricity, again a numerical rich chapter. In numerical also, power is very important, resistance is very important, series and parallel resistance, their combinations are very important. I have all the videos on the channel, how to solve numericals, how to solve resistor combinations. Okay, go watch them if you have any doubt. Of course, Ohm's law graph, question has almost come a lot of the times from Ohm's law graph. Okay, then calculating cost of electricity of appliance, again very important topic. 12th topic, magnetic effects. The most important topic from this is Fleming left hand rule. Okay, so Fleming left hand rule is very important. Numerical will 90% chance that a numerical will come from there. Okay, then solenoid, again very important topic, field inside the solenoid, outside the solenoid, everything. Okay, then properties of magnetic field lines, again live wire, neutral wire and earth wire, their uses, where they are used, short circuiting, overloading happens because of these. Okay, so now we are done with this. The next is how to study. Now we know all the important chapters, important topics. How to study them? Start with rapid revision. Oops. Start with what? Start with rapid revision. Now, you can be a different person. Everyone has their own choice. Go with either rapid revision or not, whatever you prefer for your revision. We have all the rapid revisions of all the science chapters on our channel. Go watch them. If you have any doubt, ask us. We are here to help you. Or just pick up your notes or your friend's notes who is a topper. Pick up their notes and start revising. Then after that, once you are done with the revision, then move to NCERT questions. Then move to NCERT questions. But not all the ones. Till now you must have revised a lot. We have again questions of all the topics on our channel, important questions. Go watch them. Then move to PYQs. Now this is the most important. I told you about Ramban, right? This is that Ramban. PYQs will make or break your boards beta. So go revise PYQs, revise the chapter, revise the questions. Do not ever forget to do PYQs. Okay? Then, now, ma'am, where will we study? I told you, I'll tell you where to study your numericals from, your questions from. We are coming with live marathons. They will cover 100 questions from in that marathon. Will cover the whole syllabus of science, math, SST, all physics, chemistry, bio, everything. We are here with you. We are preparing with you for the toughest exam of your life till now. Okay? But don't panic, be comfortable, take a back seat. Now you had the whole year, you revised. Now it's time for proper strategic revision. And if you played Free Fire, follow this strategy. Come to our live marathons, solve 100 questions. You tell me, if you have solved 100 questions, why will you not be successful in your boards, right? So trust me when I tell you that this is actually a Ramban. Okay, till then, tata bye bye. I'll see you in the live marathons. We'll do 100 questions. We'll sit there, we'll revise the syllabus, do the 100 questions, and what laga denge boards ki. Okay, till then, tata bye bye.